My name is John Campbell, and I consider myself to be a mind coach more than anything, because I deal with helping people change their mind about things, and when they do that, their outer world seems to change. My specialist areas are really relationships, helping people who are having relationship struggles, whether that be with partners or children or family members or work, because underneath it all is the same principle. Also people suffering from addiction problems, addiction to alcohol or drugs or anything like that, because again I've been through that process, so I have a deep understanding and empathy with that. I also help people with conflict resolution. When people are in conflict, it doesn't make them feel good, as it didn't make me feel good, and there is a way out which can be very helpful. If somebody were to contact me with a particular problem, the first thing I'd do is what I consider to be the most important thing, is to deeply listening to the person, to really hear what they have to say. And very often you can hear other things between the words, and I think it's very important, and to build up a rapport with the person. And once I've got an idea, then we would talk about their specific problems and then work with them with a number of different tools. Visualization is something I feel is a very powerful tool. And the most important thing, of course, is awareness. Getting people to be aware of patterns of behavior. So we'd be looking at where there have been repeated incidences of things in their life, perhaps in different situations with different people, but the pattern is the same. And then we can normally trace that back to when that first started, because it would come from a belief. So what I do is help them. They're doing the work, not me. But I can sort of help them and assist them to uncover the deepest belief, which is creating a life-limiting behavioural pattern. And once we do that, it's amazing what can happen. Just bringing the awareness. They talk about aha moments, and they suddenly say, "Oh, a light went on now. I understand why I do that all the time." And then hypnosis. I ought to have said as well that I'm qualified hypnosis and an NLP practitioner. So really, as you said, a lot of my stuff, most of my stuff, is to do with the mind. And I'm very conscious of the fact that there are also buried emotions in people. And very often they create negative behavior. So it's sometimes, helpful to release those emotions. I use EFT a lot, which people are becoming very aware of now. They call the tapping principle, which is about tapping away, erroneous beliefs, which are locked, because we are bunches of energy. Whenever I'm working with anybody, I know that I'm getting equally, I'm learning from every experience. So everybody who I see, I don't see myself as any type of guru, because in actual fact it's a two-way exchange of things. So I'm always very grateful to whoever comes into my path for the meeting, and I understand that they're giving me something which is very precious to me.